away from my Carolina home. Had dreams about the West and started to roam. 6 long months on a dust-covered trail. They say heaven's at the end, but so far it's been hell. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there. We were digging and shifting from 5 to 5, selling everything we found just to stay alive. Gold flowed free like the whiskey in the bars. Sinning was the big thing, Lord, and Satan was a star. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there. And blood lined the streets. Men were shot down for the sake of having fun, or just to hear the noise of their 44 guns. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there. Now my widow, she weeps by my grave. Tears flow free for her man couldn't save. Shot down in cold blood by a gun that carried fame, all for the useless and no good, worthless claim. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there.
Hey, 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 YouTubers and friends. Welcome to another Tuesday Night Hangout Live with Dano, Rose, and I. Jesse's feeling under the weather. Hope you feel good, brother, if you're watching or listening. Unfortunately, to the bummerment of myself, I'm totally bummed about this, but I've been in dry runs on Zoom and stuff with our scheduled guest tonight, Greg Shipley. He's a detectorist, relic hunter, historian, amateur archaeologist, and I I was really looking forward to the show, and I'm 99.9% all of you out there would have enjoyed it. Now, um, on that note, his internet provider totally sucks. CenturyLink, F you. And we, with his phone and everything, we tried multiple ways. But uh, I'm, I am going to go on location with him to one of the posts that General Mad Anthony Wayne of the War of 1812 had here in Fort Laramie, Ohio, and actually be part of his dig. I'm going to film it, interview him. Hopefully, we'll find some outstanding treasures while we're there and documenting it. And that will be brought to you all at a later date. Sorry, I have to give Greg Shipley a double A for effort, A plus 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 plus. Um, but nonetheless, we're gonna do a little treasure porn. So if you have any of your porn, let us see what you got. Send it to flashinyourpan@gmail.com. And I'm sure we'll figure out a way to make this time fly by. And yes, we'll open up the lines for some of you to come join us if you like. So don't go away. We'll be right back with two of my good friends. Hey, YouTubers and friends, thanks for joining us for another episode of Tuesday Night Hangout Live with ToledoJess, Dano, the Treasure Vixens, and I. Oh, hello, Dano. Hello, Rose.
Howdy.
Peace.
Good to see you too, my good friend. How are you? I'm glad you're good. Glad you're good. Your GoPro don't look too bad, Rose.
That's not the GoPro.
Oh,
I can't figure it out.
that's right. You were telling me earlier because when you first came on, you had your GoPro going.
Yep.
Uh,
Yep.
did you go through your menu and picked it? Did
The correct settings and
the
to make
program recognize the GoPro?
yes.
Did you check your ports? Well, it
Yes.
recognized it, so I don't
Yep.
know.
I still tried different chords just to be safe. I did. Yeah, I gave it a shot. So
Yeah, and and got to turn all stones, right?
that's right. And since we're talking about it, if anybody in the chat has any experience or have had problems with their GoPro 9 not showing images but registering with their computer, you should hit me up sometime. I'd appreciate it.
There you go. There you go. Hello, Earth Radio. It's always good to see you. Um, oh, what's on your agenda for the near future? I know in 2 weeks at the max, I'll be seeing Jesse and Dano at the Ohio State Fairgrounds for the GPA Golden Treasure Show. I did notice Dano, that old Swiftwater's gonna be a speaker there.
Ah,
And maybe, if things go right, maybe Rose will be speaking on the finger of magnet fishing while you're there.
Hopefully give it a shot. I'm about 75% sure I'll be doing it. Got to work out a few deets.
Right. See all kinds of great people in the live chat. We had JP Lons and more here earlier saying, "What? Another open line too?"
look, there's Susan. Susan's here.
Stuff happens. Tin Man, Nikki, Susan. Now I gotta scroll all the way back down. Susan
Mark Miller, what's up?
Chris and I, through 3B Relic Recovery, or B3, sorry, dyslexic, went out metal detecting Saturday, dodging rain showers, everything treasure, moto mining.
There's Ohio Relic Hunter Bill. What's up, Bill?
Bill, good to see you. James, my brother, James Van Cleve.
And don't leave Mr. Loduck out because he's what makes this happen in the fucking chat.
I might have sent that snail mail, James. I hope you get it quick if you haven't yet, James.
Hey, you guys.
Charlie, good to
What's
see
up?
you.
There's
Can
Wayne.
Do Veteran, we'll be seeing him at Flash Bash, along with Music Man Mark Miller and Mikey. We'll get to hear Flash Bash live at Flash Bash. And Rose.
Welcome, Hike with Mike.
Willie, greetings.
There's JP.
This is JP in the background, and David Villa. Michael Busy Bee Detecting, good to see you. And Down East Detecting and Prospecting was in here for a minute, but he had to go watch them find wood on, I guess it's the last episode of Oak Island tonight. So we might see more of him next weekend for a couple months.
Full of Gold, welcome. There's Jonathan Friend. What's up, Jonathan?
Oh, and Moto Mining caught a 27-inch blue lingcod for dinner tonight. Right on. I saw some of our Australian friends in the house besides. Hey, Teddy C, how you doing? So many great people in the house. Smash that like button, everyone. Thank you very much, Charlie. And I hope you all do. I'm gonna throw out a link and see if any takes the bait. And it'd be a duration, first come, first serve type thing. That way we can torture only you one at a time.
I seen where Ron F put out videos. He's finding mushrooms right now.
Yeah, you're doing good in your own little private Idaho there.
I'm doing good right on my property. I found over 100 of them so far.
Nice,
We had a
nice.
terrible season. It got warm. It started to pop, and then it got cold again. It was a tough season for everybody.
Oh, they're all over my property, Rose. They're everywhere.
We have Tin Man magnet fishing in the waiting room.
I had chicken marsala last night for supper with them.
Yum.
Oh, yum, it was too.
Well, whatever that plate you shared on
That's
the,
chicken
on
marsala.
the chat sure looked good. I'm not gonna say, oh, there he goes. I was gonna say I'm not gonna say nothing to him till he unmute. He unmute.
Back again, huh?
Hmm.
Now I was kind of disappointed, Tim. I mean, Willie, when I watched your movie, Tin Man, your
Which one?
video, The Well.
The well?
You talked about climbing out of the well, and I wanted to see ropes and rock climbing rigging, and
Eh,
I saw a spiral staircase.
hey, there is an electric winch on the bottom. Maybe I could borrow that and go down the
Oh, that's
hole.
cheating. You need to
Eh,
throw a
well, you can't
rope
get.
down.
Yeah, I know.
No, I'm just messing with you. Like I said in the comments, it's interesting. I'll have to maybe get a visit to that spot sometime when I'm rolling through Kansas.
Yeah, I think it seems like a really great destination spot for sure. I'd love to check that place out.
Yeah, it's an interesting little location, but a little backstory on that. You probably seen the other photo of a different staircase, one that went down and then it turned and then it came back. That's what I was referring to in the diagonal. Before the whole town was destroyed by the tornado. Now they don't have that same style. It's a circular staircase. The older staircase, you could get clear to the bottom, but they left 20 feet, 30 feet exposed. But I don't know. That and the video I made Sunday for the Cosmosphere.
Speaking of tornadoes, how has the weather been for you guys where you're at? Because we've had the potential for some real bad storms.
Well, yesterday it rained all day, and today it was dry, and it's supposed to be the forecast is all rest of week. Now, that one town did get national attention. It got wiped out by a tornado, EF4 Friday,
Yeah, I saw
last
some
Friday.
TikTok videos of it. It was
Mhm.
pretty intense, man.
Over 900 homes were destroyed. Miraculously, no one was killed.
Wow.
4 people got injured. Don't know how bad though, but yeah, it's getting bad around here. Think I have it bad. What about uh Dawn? She lives in Texas, and they have far worse tornadoes than we do. Or Oklahoma. Oklahoma's worse. That's tornadic capital of the world, or at least the U.S. But anyways, yeah, just did a few videos for the local museums.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, something a little bit different. I mean, I was teasing the information, kicking around around the idea over at Iron's channel, but no one really seemed to have known. So, I mean, I told him, "Hey, do you know where the big well is?" And everyone didn't know. So I decided, go make a video of it.
Yeah, I'd never heard of
Cool.
it before.
Yeah, most people haven't. I mean, everyone knows of the mines in Colorado, and then on top of that, everyone knows about the salt mine, but that's a lot deeper. That's 640 feet down.
Oof.
Yeah. But I don't really have much for gold porn or treasure porn anything lately.
What?
That's just, well, hey, I haven't been out over the weekend. I plan on doing something this weekend, but maybe
Yeah.
I'll dig up the yard. Who knows?
Yep.
Yeah, what I found with Chris when we went detecting wasn't all that much.
Mm.
A couple of whatchamacallits and figamajigs, and a
Mm-hmm.
couple of old beer bottle caps. But the first time I was there, I did find 4 wheat pennies and a nickel.
Mhm.
I know there's silver there. I know it somewhere, somewhere.
Maybe Ohio River history can help you.
Oh, and Bill, sorry about the weather and the hail that nailed your vehicles. And it roared through here about 2 hours ago, and I'm watching it from the door, and I was hoping, I'm like, oh, don't hail. Please don't hail.
Yeah. Hopefully it's dry during Flash Bash.
Oh,
But
now, don't let a little rain discourage you.
Yeah, I'm knocking on wood. I'm knocking on wood.
Yeah, but, that both times, 2 years in a row, it rained the night before.
Mhm.
And the river ended up cleaning up, and the stream ended up cleaning up,
Yep.
and was being beautiful. That's good, Gary. Getting ready for Flash Bash. Actually, with Flash Bash, we have um, 7 more spots available. Um, I'll be getting a few stuff from the sponsors at the Gold Show. From talking to Drew at relicsrecoverist.com and Naughty Dog Treasures here on YouTube. Him and Jocelyn are sending a very cool package with some good goodies. And from what I understand, even a Minelab Vanquish, um, a Vanquish metal detector. So not
sounds
sure
good.
which level of Vanquish. I believe there's like 3 different levels. Hopefully. And of course, from Carolina Prospecting, I'll get that stuff at the Gold Show. And dude, that reminds me again. I need to get a hold of Benjamin because he said, message me later on, few weeks before. So I need to get a hold of Kratos over
Give
at
him
Kratos Magnetics.
a little reminder.
He does have an invite, so if he's in the area and
Yeah.
able to come, gonna be a special guest. Can't wait
Definitely.
to see Otis coming from Washington. Who else? Digging with Deej and Don's there again. Connection. Detection connection. And Don's digging buddy. Uh, so a lot of great channels and a lot of great people are gonna.
Sounds like a fun time.
Barb, how are you doing? Good to see you. Barb found a beautiful gold coin. So, what the heck's going on?
Yeah.
Whoops.
What'd you do?
Quit sharing your thing. What are you doing? Don't make me kick you out.
My bad. I hit the wrong thing. I'll see.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Took himself out.
Well, at least I did have a kick about it. Hey,
yeah.
Will, stuff happens, bro. Hey,
I don't hit buttons for that reason.
you have to
Yeah, I didn't even know that
expect
was
us
possible.
to give you a hard time.
Yeah, where it says share screen, you hit that
Yeah,
share
that
screen
green
button. It shows
button
you.
when you highlight below. They can't see it, our audience. I do. Oh, yeah. See that green button right there, barely?
Yep, it's that share screen down at the bottom.
Okay, I'll stay away from it.
Yeah, I don't mess with it.
Unless you have something good on another browser to share or something.
Gotcha.
If I shared mine, you either see my Zoom in that setup or that setup or that setup. But emails are open, Let's see what you got. Share with the world, at least my world. Aha, we haven't heard from this last for a while. We have what do they call them down under? Girlies? I or or because I don't want to say the other because I think that means like frisky. Oh yeah, I'm sure Nikki let me on my
Hello.
Aussie slang. Hey, good morning, Nikki. How's the
Hi.
Opal Fields doing for you and your other half?
Really, really, really well. He's only just got to start back into digging again. As most of you know, he just had 9 weeks of intensive chemotherapy.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, that went really well. The doctors
That's
said
good.
that he handled it better than anybody. They were very shocked because he did lose his beard and his goatee. He lost some of his hair, but not all of it. But they said that he just looks really well. He handled it really well. He didn't get really, he did get sicker, but not like everybody else. So he
That's
smashed
good.
it.
Excellent. Well, it'll definitely be in all our prayers if you would add him to your prayers if he's not already.
Yeah.
Or well wishes. Um, was it Terry Marshall that was over down that way? Weren't you with him just not too long ago?
Yeah, Terry's still here. He's here for 2 months at the moment.
Oh,
Yeah, so he come up for the group camp trip, and he's staying to help dig as well.
right on. Say hi to the bloke for me. I don't see him in our chat room.
No, he's out digging today, so I think they're down on the 24-foot level, but they're going down to the 40 today.
Okay.
So no.
Why?
Because that's Tanner. He's actually, you haven't even said hey to Tanner in a while.
Hello.
Hi, Tanner. How are you, buddy?
My mum cut my hair.
I did cut his hair.
I
And
need a
they've got a
haircut.
teacher's strike. They've got a teacher's strike at school today, so he's not at school.
I wanna wonder if I can make a poll in chat. Thought I could.
A what?
A poll. Like I want. Oh, I can.
Ed's got an idea.
We go back in 2 weeks to get more tests done and to get Steve's test results to see if the chemo worked.
Well, I think everybody, a lot of people in the chat are sending a lot of love and prayers your way.
Thank you. I hope it all goes well.
Yeah.
That's all right. Well, we had our group camp trip up here on the opal fields. Everybody found plenty of bits of opal. There was over $3,000 in prizes that I gave away. So everybody had a ball. It was nobody wanted to go home.
Right. Those are the best trips.
Yeah. Nobody wanted to go home. So it was awesome.
What were some of the prizes?
So we had about every single person ended up with a prize because there was about just over $1,000 in opals. So I broke them down into smaller bags. We had a magnet fishing set.
Yeah, right on. What brand?
I have no idea. I didn't get to look at it properly.
Gotcha.
But I don't get to win any of the prizes. And as soon as somebody goes, oh, we'll donate a magnet fishing set, it's like, damn it, I want one of those.
Right.
And I can't enter. So yeah, we had that. We had 4 tickets on Borko's bus tour, because we did a bus tour and we paid to go on it. But one of the guys actually brought 4 tickets and donated them into the raffle.
Super cool.
Yeah, there was $100 fuel voucher because we thought it would be a bit of a gimmick because its fuel is like almost $2 a litre here at the moment.
Yeah, it's up here. It's up way up for us as well.
Oh wow. We had what else do we have? T-shirts, and even in the kids, like all the kids got a big chocolate Easter bag full each. The kids, we did a little metal detecting game with them. So we hid coins with numbers on them. They had to metal detect and find their coin. When they found the coin, they brought it back. And then they all won toys, like lots of toys. And then we did a second raffle for the kids. So each kid ended up with 2 big toys. So there were kids metal detectors. Tano won an A-team truck, toy truck thing, and little dinosaurs and action figures and dolls for the girls. There was heaps of prizes for the kids too. So
what kind of turnout did you have for kids? Just out of curiosity.
What kind of what?
Turnout did you have for the kids?
I think all up there was only about 8 kids.
That's still, you know, for a treasure hunting event, 8 is a healthy number.
Uh-oh. Wonder if he's in the hopeful field, so
Locked her up.
Her bar, I have 5 bars on her, but they're white. They're not green. Magnetic Squatch in here? I thought I saw you flash.
There's Nikki back.
Yeah.
There she is. You're muted, Nikki.
You're muted.
There you go.
There you go.
Welcome back.
Hi. Yeah, we ended up having like 8 children and 35 odd adults.
That sounds fantastic. 8 kids for 35 adults is actually pretty high.
Yeah. So that was really good, actually. Tanner had a ball, obviously. He had all his friends there. Tanner. Watch out. Oh, the dogs are coming inside. So we've got Terry Marshall's new dog here. I don't know if I can turn the camera around. He's talking. Shadow.
Hey, boy.
Shadow. That
Shadow.
one's Twix.
Twix?
This is Shadow. This is Terry Marshall's dog.
Shadow and Twix.
Yeah, well, Twix is almost 1 year. Shadow's only 12 weeks old.
Oh, so they're babies.
Yeah, so Shadow is a Great Dane Crossbull Mastiff. And then this is Dusty. Say hi, Dusty. Dusty. So Dusty's a bulldog, obviously.
Dusty's a
Dusty.
tater. He's a tater.
Yes, he's we call him a barge ass. But anyway, he barges into everything. Dusty. Not you, Dusty. There we go. He's
gay.
No, Tanner.
It's true.
No, he's not.
I swear, Mom, the dog's gay.
Look at what I got. Look at what my dad gave me.
So these ones are the pins, what they put into the drill.
Hey,
And
stop
on
it,
the
I can't
end
feed
here
myself.
has tungsten in it. And then what you do with these, you change these out when they wear down. So they sit on the end of the drill head and drill into the ground.
Oh, cool.
You've got to get through the, there's a real hard cap layer. And once you get through the hard cap layer, then you can start drilling down for opal. So that's an old one, but that's, you change them out all the time when they wear out to drill into the ground for opals.
Nice, nice. Now,
And yeah, that's an old one. So, and Tanner wanted it, so Tanner got it.
now, do you have any opal treasure porn to share? Some of that beautiful Australian fire opal stuff?
I can do that. I'll go inside. Well, I have some opals, but the boys have a table full, so I'll show you the boys' table full. All right. Oh, the cat. Get away, cat.
Oh, what a cute kitty.
Billy. This is Belly.
My goodness,
anyway.
huge ears.
So there's opal there. There's more in there. There's some nice green ones. I don't know if I can turn my light on. Hang on a second. I'll try and turn the light on. Nah, it won't do it while I'm thinking. Where's the torch? There you go, because they shine better when they're lit up.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's these ones and those ones and those ones.
My goodness.
Yeah, so that torch isn't working properly. Here's a pretty one.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
You can see it. I can see it in there.
Yeah, a lot of orange up
Ooh,
top.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Some fire in that one, Nikki.
Tanner? No.
Sorry.
And then, yeah, sorry's right. There's a green one.
Oh, you can see it. Yeah, that one popped.
Show them,
Second you
Wow.
uncovered it. Yeah.
show them what I have.
Hang on a minute. There's another orange. I think that, oh, that's not as bright. Where's the other bright one?
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty.
So heaps of different, oh, that is really bright there, isn't it?
Yep.
So these ones are some that are, Tanner, too much noise. Some of them aren't rubbed yet, some of them are. And then there's, oh, here we go. There's a finished one.
Oh, my
show them.
goodness.
Yeah, look
Show
at
them
that.
it.
I'll try and move away
Ooh,
from that
nice.
other light.
Are
Get
you
away
doing
from
the
the
Are
one.
you doing the lapidary work on that?
No, I'm doing some. Not all, but I'm doing some of it. Tanner, stop.
Show them my gun.
No, we're not showing them your toy gun.
Show that.
Yeah, so I do some of it. We've got the cabin. Quick,
I have a
show
toy
them.
gun. Look,
No. Okay, go away now. Shut the door. Oh my God. Yeah, so I've got the cabin machine out in the shed, do some of that, and then I have been doing silversmithing as well.
Ooh, cool.
So, and then the boys have been doing all the digging. I'll go inside because now next door's playing with shovels. I can't get away from any noise.
Well, you are in a mining town, right?
I am, but it's funny because everybody here runs on mining time. It's basically when we get up and we're ready to do something, we'll do it.
Oh, my
Right.
goodness. That's gorgeous.
It is. So nice.
It's a bit hard. It's way brighter in the sunlight though, but yeah.
Boy, that's beautiful. David V is like so
I think
pretty,
Candace-
Nikki.
It's awesome. I love being up here. I'm glad I made the move. I wouldn't change it now. Tanner's doing really, really well.
Good,
He
good.
calls Steve dad. That was his own choice. He loves Steve. He listens to Steve more than he listens to me, as you can tell. Tanner, stop. Thank you.
We gonna use the grinder.
No.
Why? Why don't you grind?
You don't grind it to clean it. I'll show you how to clean it later. He wants to clean it up.
Oh,
So I said I'll show him later how to clean it up. He's not using a grinder to clean it with.
right.
My Lego.
Well, do you want me to let you guys go and so you can have somebody else on and say g'day?
Oh, well, no one's in the waiting room yet, Nikki, so.
Not
Hang
yet.
around,
So
it's
you're
been
not
a-
going to kick me out?
Yeah, it's been a
Stuart?
long time since we talked to you.
Hey,
It's been a long time since we've got to talk
I
to
know.
you.
It-
Yeah. Life,
Yeah,
man. Yeah,
and a
life.
long time since I've been on.
Yeah.
I haven't even posted any YouTube videos lately. And one reason is I've had problems with my GoPro as well. I tried to upload the videos, they wouldn't upload properly and all the rest, but then I ended up moving here. And when I ended up moving here, I put it in a box and I can't find the box. I don't know where. I don't know if it's under the bed or if it's in the storage shed. So, and there's like 3 or 4 videos that I have to upload. There's 2 of them are on the GoPro, and then I have 3 or 4 more ready to go as well. But I sort of want to put the GoPro ones up first so that they're in order of the years, of the
Yeah.
months.
Yeah.
Then I'm sort of just thinking, well, bugger it, maybe I should just put my other new videos up. And then once then once I put the other videos up, and then I'll put them GoPro ones up later. I
Right.
missed that comment. What was that?
I came in late. Does she make doublets or triplets with Opal?
Okay, no, I don't make doublets and triplets in our family, in our household. Opal is worth more as a solid, as a whole. You weigh it and you weigh it in carats, and it is worth more if it is solid, where if you break it down into a doublet or a triplet, you're basically taking a piece of opal and then slicing it into wafer thin paper strips, and then putting that on a backing with a top over, or a backing if it's a doublet. A triplet is where it has a top over it, and they use either glass or clear quartz or something like that. Doublets and triplets are not worth nowhere near as much money.
Oh.
A solid opal is where your money is.
Raw
So no,
opal, right? You sell it raw opal by the carat, or?
yep, we sell it raw. We also sell it rubbed, and we don't call it raw, it's called rough.
Rough.
So we sell it rough, in the rough, straight out of the hole.
Mhm.
In the rough, rubbed, or
in
sometimes
the
solid
raw,
stones.
right out of the hole.
In the rough. But yeah, we won't make doublets or triplets, and we don't sell them neither, because they're just, it's basically, if you take a solid opal like this one, right? You take this opal and you weigh it, and it's worth about, say, $500 per carat, and this is probably 2.5 carats. So you're talking about $1,000 stone. Now you slice that $1,000 stone into paper thin wafers and turn them into doublets and triplets, you end up with stones that are worth about $30 each, $20 each, sometimes even $10 each. So they're not worth it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what if you have a lower quality stone and maybe you could get some more out of it by
if you got, you could. Like, we don't, like, we've actually, because it's seam opal, so what they do underground is they follow the seam line and then it bubbles out. So when you get the bubble outs is where you get the big deposits, but the seam actually itself can be really thin and small. Some people will cut the seam and then put it on to make it into a doublet.
Yeah.
They can still be worth money, but they're not worth nowhere near as much as a
Right.
full big solid
Right.
opal. Yeah. So I can't read the comments, so thank you for putting that comment up there.
Yeah, if I see him, I try to get both Ed and I, we race each other to try to get him into to get him in a chat.
You're a lot quicker a lot of the time.
But yeah, they're not worth as much. And like, so here in Lightning Ridge, we'll say, like, everyone says the tourists like the doublets and the triplets because they're a lot cheaper, so they can have a bit of opal in a necklace or something to take home.
Yep.
Sometimes nearly all people actually prefer to have the bigger full solid opal worth a lot more money.
I would,
Mm.
you know, if it was up to me, I'd want a full solid chunk of opal.
Yeah, well, a lot of the like parents that come through here with their kids, they'll buy their like daughters a little opal necklace, but they always seem to buy doublets or triplets because they're a lot cheaper, and if the girls lose them, it's not so bad.
Not necessarily if, but more when the girls lose them. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, so yeah, I do have one necklace that's a doublet. No, sorry, one set of earrings that are doublets. But they were brought from my ex brought them for me. So
Yeah, right.
all the opal Steve's gives me are solid opals.
Real opals, yeah. Right.
Proper ones. Then Lightning Ridge as well is the only place in the world where you can actually buy black opal.
Oh yeah.
Now, do you have a website or a group on Facebook or anything where people who may be interested could go to buy them?
When she froze
Yeah,
up.
or the I know, I just seen that. I froze again. So the boys do, Steve, my partner, does. They're called New Breed Opals. So if you go New Breed Opals on Facebook, and they do live auctions where they'll do the live video and they'll sell their opal there, or they do put up opal jars and things like that on page for sale as well. But we do have a few people from England and America and things like that, and the internationals that buy off us regularly.
Okay, I'm going to post your group in the chat if you don't mind.
Yeah, so just NEW as in New Breed.
Oh, I'm already a member of it. It came right
I think you are.
up.
Because, yeah, they used to have a different name. They were called the Opal Munters, but we had to change that. So now it's New Breed Opals.
Very good.
Yeah. So they do their live auctions. They sell jars on page. People can private message them too if they want specific coloured stones. If they want like your blues and your greens, or you can get purples, your blacks. Your blacks are the most expensive. But some people are after specific colours. So they message the boys, have you got this colour? And then the boys will send them photos of stones in that colour and videos for them.
Excellent.
So, yeah.
Another Aussie full of gold. Is there much money in opal mining?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one of the stones the boys had was probably a black opal that was about this big. I know they had two of them. One was that one was a bit bigger, and one they sold for $6,000, and the other one was, I don't remember, but it was way more than the other one.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy cool.
So yeah, he just the boys just sent a $24,000 parcel to America as well.
Oh,
nice.
man.
Wow.
So yes, there's money to be made in opals, but like I'm a gold prospector or all-round prospector. I do like the opals and that, and I'll go out today actually, because Tanner's not at school, and I'll go out and check out and see how the boys are doing. Might even go down the hole, have a look. But I'll do that a bit later.
How do you like underground work?
The first time I went down there, so you can either have a swing ladder or a normal ladder. So the swing ladder is attached at the top, but the whole ladder swings and moves. It's not
Right.
attached to the wall. The first time I went to get on a swing ladder, I put my foot on and it moved, so I took my foot off. It took me about 5 minutes of me convincing myself that the ladder is not going to fall, that I'm okay. And finally started going down, and the ladder's moving, and every now and stop, and I'd be like, breathe, breathe, breathe. Finally got down there, but then it opens right up like a cave.
Oh, cool, cool.
So, and I was
Yeah.
good because then I was following the seam in the wall, and I was looking to see what the boys had dropped on the ground, and I had a ball down there. Oh yeah, and Tanner has to wait until he's 12 before he's allowed down the hole.
Well, that's probably a good
Yeah,
thing,
we'll-
Tanner.
Yeah, it's a long way down under the ground. As the opal hunters do use black lights. Oh, I read the black light bit. What was after that?
Oh, I put it
watched-
back up.
Yeah.
Black lights underground a lot to find traces of opal.
Black light. So black light is more Cooperpedia and all that down in not here in Lightning Ridge. You don't use black light here because it doesn't work. If you've got like pure white opal, it can sort of work, but not really. But a lot of your opal, like especially black opal, won't work with the black light. So there's no point using black lights here because you'll miss a lot of your opals. Most of them that come out, you do get your whites, but then you get your grey base all the way up to your black. And it will sort of pick up the whites here, but you'll miss all the greys and the blacks if you use a black light. So we don't bother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But there's two types of opal up here they chase. One is seam opal and the other one is called knobbies. Knobbies are like little buttons. And yes, you can find, there you go, like little buttons, and they're just round, but you can't follow them in a seam. You just dig and then wash the dirt to find them. What was that question I just had in my head?
Can you find opals on the surface, i.e. rock hounding? That the one?
Yes.
You can out of the mine. Yeah. So you'll get opals that people dig out of the mine. And once you pull out your dirt, so that you can keep mining, the dirt comes out with a machine and goes in a big truck. They take the dirt to the dumps and they pile it up in the dumps. But then they use that old dirt to make the roads out there on the fields so that it's not all sloshy, because the rain seems to go through it and leave it nice so you can drive out there. So because they're using the dirt, a lot of people wash their dirt that they've dug out, because when you're looking for them, you'll seam, and then you'll get the seam that's left over, and sometimes that'll have color in it, and they'll just dig that out and throw it in the bucket. And then when they do fill up the roads with it, you'll actually end up with the opal chips and that on the roads. And people do that. All the tourists come out and they'll spec the roads because they know that there's opal in there.
We have another question from Full of Gold. Can you catch opals with grease or with the grease sluice like you can with diamonds?
No, never tried it, but they do have wash plants here. They have wash plants if you wash it. So your cement mixers, they use the machine off the back of the cement mixer to wash it, and then it goes down a conveyor belt. And as it goes down through the conveyor belt, you have the big long buckets with the tube in it as well, whereas as you put it through, it'll end up getting all the dirt out. Then it ends up on a conveyor belt, and then you just sort of spec through it as it goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right on. Hello, Deej. You're muted, hun. If you hover over over the program on the bottom, there'll be a microphone on your far left side. Just click on that, and it should unmute.
Okay.
There it
There
is.
you go.
Hi. Hi,
Hi.
Nikki. I will add your husband to my treasure hunter's prayer list. I'm glad to hear he's doing good.
Thank you. Yeah, we can't wait. We've only got so the 15th and the 16th will go down, and he'll get his scans and results and things like that. So
Right.
hope it all goes well.
Yep. Got my fingers crossed for you. I'm a breast cancer survivor, so I understand.
Yeah,
So attitude is everything in the fight.
that's right. And he's been so positive through the whole thing. So he's done really well. Yeah, our motto was, and we used to say it every day, we've got this.
Yep, we got this.
There you
Just
go.
another bump in the road.
Yeah, that's right.
So Ed, did you get my message on Messenger?
About your
Next week's live stream. I ran out of time tonight. You and I got talking for a while and I didn't get to tell anybody. Next week.
Oh yeah, please. You hear all.
Is there a way?
you?
Is there a way for me to share the thumbnail or something?
Yeah. Down below, you'll see a green.
Okay, share
button.
screen.
Yep.
So if I go into that, next Tuesday, okay, I got it. Next Tuesday is my live stream is about the California 49ers. And these are letters from one of my ancestors that I will be reading a couple letters from my ancestors and what they experienced in 1849.
I know that one you did on the Oregon Trail.
Yeah, I touched on it a little bit, but there's even more letters on that.
That was really cool. I enjoyed it. Even
let me see if I can pull this down without pulling everything down. I come from a family of genealogists that traced our family history, and this is all the letters plus documents that they had that they photocopied back in the 70s of my Smith family. And my upcoming live streams, I will be reading some of these letters. So far, I have, let's see, so far we've done the Oregon Trail, What else? And then we're doing the California 49ers here. We did history of an 1814 fort in Canada because my ancestor was a New York State volunteer in the War of 1812. We've done that show. And then I've got upcoming letters from the battlefields of 4 or 5 different battles in the Civil War. And they're letters home from 3 different ancestors. You know, they all went to my main ancestor, and some were from his son and some were from nephews. So that should be interesting. So stay tuned for that.
David, it's Tuesday nights. Each starts her live stream every Tuesday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And
See, how do
then
I
she's
unshare this?
followed by Jersey History Hunters at 7. And then us at 8. So
Yep.
that's cool. I enjoyed the Civil War ones too.
Right.
Deej.
Right.
That's really cool, and it's real history too. It's by
Yeah,
their own
because
pen.
it's their own experience. And
Right.
several, my upcoming, because I thought that would be a fairly easy live stream for me to do during digging season. Typically, I don't do many live streams during digging season, but we've had so much rain this spring. I mean, my permissions are home sites. So when the ground is that saturated, I don't dig because it'll just make a muddy mess. And that. So until, you know, I've been out a couple of times when we've had good weather and the ground isn't too wet, but I've had like 3 days of rain straight. And today we got almost an inch of rain in one day. So nuts. But I have an upcoming series that'll be starting up on my Tuesday live streams, and it's called North versus South. And I have letters from the Battle of Baton Rouge. Let's see, what else? Trying to remember now. Do I have my phone? I'll be able to tell you in a second. Battle of Baton Rouge, I think, is one of the next to the last one.
Oh, that's where Jean Lafayette, the French buccaneer who fought with Andrew Jackson for the city of New Orleans during the War of 1812.
No, these are Civil War. These are
That's right.
1862 to 1865. Right in there.
You said New Orleans and my mind went
right.
somewhere else. I'm sorry, Dee.
That's okay. So we've got the Battle of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I've got a letter from that. I've got the skirmish of Bayou Teche, Mississippi, which was a precursor to Vicksburg, the Battle of Vicksburg. Then before that one, I've got the Siege of Corinth, Mississippi. And that was a very important turning point in the Civil War because Corinth is the only town in the South that has the 2 main railroads, the ones that go east and west, go through that railroad, and the one that goes north and south, the main railroad, they cross in the center of this town. So that was an important conquest for the Union to try to control the supplies and things being shipped in and shipped out of that town for the South. So got that. Let's see, what other ones? There's 4, I think, 4 or 5 of them. I worked on that all weekend during all this rain that we got. And the last one will be the Siege of Port Hudson, Louisiana.
That's going to be
So
a really
these were
cool
all
series.
larger size battles. The one with that, and a lot of these are off the Mississippi River. So they involve the ironclads, the historic ironclad ships
Right.
of the Civil
That
War
was
as
another
well.
cool one you talked about was the
Yeah, that was a
ironclads.
pretty popular one with the different ironclads and the battle of the Merrimack and the Virginia versus the Monitor. So, but that's what I have coming up for live streams. It's gonna slow down the busier I get during digging season, and I may go down to 1 or 2 live streams a month during digging season. But
Oh,
then
the
we'll get
show
back
must
into
go
it.
on. Oh, I'm gonna give you a
I
hard
know,
time
I
like
know, I know. I'm
like
gonna
I did
try.
Audra. Show must go on.
I know. Well, once we do I start doing the events that are to Ohio or Michigan. I'm staying close to home this year because I have to pay for a trip to England. So I have to watch what I spend. So
Maybe you could get your detector sponsor to. I thought they were helping with that actually.
they are helping with it. They will help with the airfare.
That's cool. I'm glad you
So
picked up a,
and that, but Gypsy and I
sponsor.
have been trying to get together, but she's so busy with Discovery and History Channel and a few other things going on. Plus, her sponsor sending her to events. So we're gonna work it out eventually. So, but I'm hoping
I'm happy
another
for
trip.
both of you.
What?
I'm happy for both of you.
Oh yeah. Well, I was already sponsored by Technetics, and they were looking for another woman detectorist. And I suggested Audra, and they said, well, does she swing our products? I said, she started out with a bounty hunter. Well, do you think she'd be interested? I said, I don't know. Let me ask her, And she goes, oh, yeah, I would be interested. So I said, well, can I give them your phone number? And she says, yeah. So I gave them the phone number, and they called her and signed her.
Oh, cool.
So she's a Technetics girl like me.
I started with a bounty hunter when my kids were young, and they're also Fisher Labs, aren't they?
Yes, yes.
I do swing a Gold Bug Pro.
First Texas. Yep. First Texas is the company that manufactures Fisher, Technetics, and Bounty Hunter. Okay. Jeremy was gifted, I think, 7 acres in Alabama.
Oh, wow.
By a close friend of the family. And it's got a stream running through it, and he's going to be doing some prospecting there.
Ooh,
and
hey,
detecting with his Gold Bug.
Jeremy, buddy. Well, I've talked to him before about Alabama Gold Camp and some other gold in the gold belt of Alabama.
Right.
Actually, Jeremy's going to be our guest here coming up. Oh, when is he?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what date he told me.
29th. He'll be our
29th.
guest.
Okay.
So
That's
that
cool.
should be a good show.
Yeah, it should be. For sure. For sure. I can't wait for Flash Bash.
Heck yeah.
I mean, I've already ordered some upgrades for my SUV camping. Because, I'm going to be as comfortable as possible as I can be. And then I'll probably still put up a tent, but.
It's a nice little campground.
Yeah.
You've seen the aerial photographs. Dano's been there before. Rose, this will be your first time at this spot, but every time so far, except for this one, only people, I think, was JP there that year, or was that was JB the Crow and HD Shovel?
JP was there last year.
And the year before.
And the year before. HD Shovelhead came to our very first one, but it's a nice private. We have it all, so there won't be surprise guests or anything like
Right.
that. We do have a couple people coming only on Saturday.
Okay.
So I'm all game for that, and if there's a situation like that, just talk to me and we could work out something. And
Right.
of course, it would include the meal for that night.
Right.
Sunny's gonna do pulled pork again, and then we're gonna have quality hamburgers and hot dogs.
And you know you'll have my
No.
deviled eggs.
Yeah,
I
and
made deviled eggs last year and they were gone in like 10 minutes. I'm gonna have to make more.
Bam, you were.
And Dano balls.
Oh yeah, they were good. I don't know. Is Dano gonna make Dano bowls for this year?
If I get time, yes.
Holy smokes, those were like insane.
Sweet.
I want
So
to see if
sweet.
you can travel them over to Australia. Mail me some. Just put an ice pack in with them or something and mail them over.
Yep, there you go. Well, I can't wait because this year it's going to be metal detecting, prospecting, and magnet fishing.
Oh yeah.
So hopefully we get to magnet fishing together this year.
Yeah,
Have
you know,
been scouting out
Because
the
last
area,
year we had
Rose?
storms come in and we couldn't go magnet fishing.
Ed, I pulled it up on the map for 1 second and then pulled it back off. So I've not looked yet. Once again, master procrastinator. But I'll have it mapped out before I get there.
So, and then Don is working on a permission nearby
Oh, that's cool.
that is on a river. It's probably the same river. I don't know. He has more of the information about it.
It could very well be.
But he's it's a family member, I think, that owns a cabin on the river. And it's across the river from a canoe livery. So that would be some great water detecting. You could probably even
Yeah,
magnet fish the river,
Yeah,
Rose.
for sure, yeah.
If there's a canoe livery, it's probably not the same river. That's probably over by the Mohican State Park on the Mohican, the Black Fork of the Mohican.
Right. How far away is that?
Oh, not far at all to the west. There's State Park there with
I
some
think
nice
he said it
hiking
wasn't far,
trails.
15, 20 minutes.
Oh, if that.
Okay.
That's doable.
But he's also checking because he has some old permissions that he hasn't been back to in years that we might be able to metal detect. So Rose and Angela, bring your detector.
Oh yeah, it's now that we have a Treasure Vixens mobile, everything just stays in there. So we won't even take it out. We'll just bring it with us.
Well, just make sure you've changed your batteries and check your battery compartment to make sure
Oh yeah.
everything's kosher. So. Yep, I'm excited. I'm excited. I can't wait.
Regardless,
and it's going to be
it
here
will
before
be a
you know
good
it.
time. Oh yeah, it always does. It always happens that way.
Well, last year, I mean, Don and I were just lucky to get a ticket because you sold out in 1 week, didn't you?
Yeah.
I think you were having a live stream and you said you had 2 tickets left or something, and I said they're mine. I said, hold on a second. You asked me. I said, hold on. Let me call Don right now. Hold that thought.
Right.
Call Don. He says I'm game. So that's how we ended up being able to go last year. But we got one of the last few tickets.
Yes, 7 left. Hopefully we'll sell out. If not, no biggie.
Yeah.
We'll still have a good time. Barb needs to take a spinny break, I think. Those who know Ray Russo
Colin, for the compliment.
Ed, there's one thing I forgot to tell you before. When the guy asked the question about the Outback Opal Hunters TV show.
Yeah.
So Mr. Terry Marshall's going to be on it.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
cool, cool.
Terry will, they've called him Lefty, but he actually did some filming for the show and he sells a mine up here do you know the Bushman?
I've heard of it. I think I've watched it a couple of times.
Yeah, so the guy named the Bushman up here in Lightning Ridge, with New Breed Opals, which is the boys, there's my partner Steve, Ben, and Shannon. Well, Ben is actually featuring on the show as well, Outback Opal Hunters at the moment as well. Terry Marshall's going to be in on one show. He's going to be in there for one of them. And now the boys actually have exclusive rights where New Breed Opals are the only exclusive sellers of the Bushman Opal.
Oh,
Oh, cool.
So,
cool.
yeah, we're the only ones who
Awesome.
are allowed to sell the Bushman Opal from the TV show.
And I'm gonna
So-
plop out your link to the New Breed Opals
I thought I'd
group
tell
on
you that
Facebook.
because that's sort of really exciting and I forgot to say it.
Very exciting.
Well,
Yeah.
tell Terry I said break a leg.
I will.
That's good luck in that Hollywood lingo, you know.
Yeah, well, I know what that means. Well, I was meant to do the episode Terry was doing, but
Oh, really?
yeah, but Steve got COVID. He's over it now, but yeah, he ended up getting COVID, or the naughty word, and then Terry ended up jumping in and doing the episode instead. So there you go.
Right on.
But yeah, so Terry's on the show. Ben from New Breed Opals is on the show, and we're the only ones selling the Bushman Opal. So
Cool.
yeah,
Sweet.
sweet. All right, I'll jump off and I'll go jump into chat, and I'll let you guys keep talking.
It's great seeing you again.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
jump out
really
too.
definitely,
We'll let
Nikki.
somebody else come in.
Okay, Deej, thanks for
Deej.
hopping in.
Thank
See
you.
you in a couple of weeks. Or, I
Yep.
mean, in a month.
In a month. Yep.
Before
Bye.
we know it. Good night, ladies. Thanks
See you,
for
Nikki.
hopping
See you,
in.
Deej.
That was cool.
What up, Brewers?
Jeff.
Oh,
Cat
Cat
Toy
Toy
Lady.
Lady got here.
Hey, hey.
Hey.
I did invite her. I am sorry, Candace. I did invite Candace and Nug to Flashback.
You know what, Candace? Even if Nug can't make it, you ought to
You
come.
come, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Just leave him there
Yeah.
and come alone. That's fine. Either way, you know.
Yeah, you can fly out to St. Louis, and then the Vixens, we'll drive you.
There you go. There
Yeah,
you
we'll
go.
get you there. So, you guys, I have a pretty crazy story.
Okay, let's hear it.
And I don't know if you remember, but 3 years ago.
They might be on the West Coast.
Gotcha.
Gonna be playing out there with Sam or with Jared in Washington and Oregon. Okay.
You should get him to come with you. Maybe I'll take a detour. Yes. So about 3 years ago, Miss Laurel sent out a few gifts to everybody, and the Treasure Vixens got lost. I don't know if you remember that or not.
Right. It got lost in the mail, and she kept asking and asking where it was, and you're
That's
like, I
right.
don't know. It finally showed up.
So on our live stream Sunday, we opened a letter. It was not addressed from Ms. Laurel either, which is what we've typically seen, since we've gotten to know her.
Right.
And we opened up this package and read this letter, and it was a 3-year-old letter from her, and it finally showed up.
Oh, wow.
Can you,
God.
3 years? That's so crazy.
I hope that don't happen to what I sent my brother not too long ago, because from what I understand, he still hasn't got it. James, are you still in here? Have you gotten that yet?
So I got a little bit of silver porn to show you guys.
Well, I sent Sean from Busted Knuckles a package like 4 years ago, and I don't think he still got it.
Never made it. Well, now we know there's hope that someday it could show up.
Yeah, it's on a very slow boat from China or something.
Right. I think really what it is it probably fell behind some conveyor belt or something and just sat there for years until somebody picked it up, put it back on the belt, and sent it on its merry way.
We do have a little treasure porn. Dano sent an email in, and remind any of you, if you want to share your finds from previous weeks or months or even years, feel free to email them to flashinyourpan@gmail.com, and we'll share them. But I'm going to be sharing something here from Dano. Dano's been slaying it with some of these goodies. So here's a little treasure porn for you, Jeff.
Different gold in a pan.
Definitely different gold in the pan, but definitely gold in the pan. There you go. Some shroomy.
Some edible gold.
Edible gold. I had chicken Marcella with them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, whatever you shared in our group text with the California boys and stuff, of our brothers from the Motherlode, sure looked good. And I've actually never ate a morel, Anna.
Oh, you're missing out.
Are you not a mushroom guy?
I don't eat a lot of mushrooms.
He likes the one that leaves trails when you move your hand.
Oh, that was a long time ago, Dano. A very long time ago. But yeah. No, I have them on my pizza once in a while and this and that. But nice, Dano. I've heard they're delicious. So.
Mm-hmm.
There's another.
We have Jeff Brewer with us of Brewer's Prospecting. Need to unmute your mic, my brother. There you
Hello,
go.
guys.
There you go.
Hey.
I didn't know where we were at in the show, so I didn't want to unmute until I was told to.
Okay, well, cool. You're all good now. Jeff, how are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good. I just got back from across the pond hanging out with a few of our UK friends.
Oh, cool. It's always good hopping into like She Digs live stream and The Dark Knight. Deej was just on The Dark Knight show the other night, last week, I think. But
yeah. Early one Sunday morning, I got to actually interview Jason, the Dark Knight detectorist. So that was a very awesome little unannounced show.
I remember that. I was there for that when you had like 3 Brits come in. Well,
yes.
One was Welsh, if I remember right.
Yes.
One was Welsh and the other 2 were Brits. And that happened to be a real fun show you put on.
Yeah, and that was just a spur of the moment, after a JP's bar, to say the least.
Sometimes the funnest moments we have are spur of the moment and spontaneous.
Absolutely, Ed. Absolutely, brother.
I believe I saw Not a Great Gamer in the room a while back ago.
Yeah, he popped in.
Yeah.
I did tag him with the comment tagger thingy plugin I have. But if you're still here, Tag, good seeing you, buddy. Speaking of cheeky Brits, he's one of them.
Yeah, he's funny. He's so funny.
Yeah, he's actually a great guy, and he's always well behaved here for us. I always enjoy having him. But I'm glad you joined us, Jeff.
Yes, Ed, after you've come over to my show plenty of times, brother, I could only do the same respect to you, brother. And always to get to see Miss Rose is a pleasure. She's family. She is family.
Agreed. Hey, are you wearing merchandise?
Oh, I believe I do have some new Brewers merch.
Oh
look at
yeah.
Monday Night Lives with Brewers.
Is that Park Rat Pat's work?
This is Park Rat Pat's work. The shirt, the hat, stickers.
Well, they look good. That's a good looking sticker. I don't have it yet.
I know. I just got them, Rose, or you would have it already, sweetie. But yeah, we even got buttons.
Yeah, I got a couple of cool buttons from Park Rat.
Ed gets a package in a couple of days, so he gets some of the new merch before most people, because Thomas 907 donated a bag to Ed, so it's headed his way.
Oh wow, cool!
Lucky
Thanks,
Jack.
Thomas.
Yeah, he was over on my channel and decided to trade bag for bag, and he donated it to Ed, so Ed's got him a package on the way.
Super cool.
Nice. I like those kind of packages.
Everybody does.
Who don't like dirt in a bag?
That's it, brother.
Amen. Tell us a little bit about your Monday nights. What do you do on your Monday night shows?
On my Monday nights, generally I do interviews, but we also do hangout chat, your weekly reviews. If you've been out and found some items, that's the place to come and let us know and show off your finds. Like Ed jumped over there last week or actually this week, and got in and showed off some of his metal detecting finds that he found through the week.
Very cool.
You can come in and announce your channel and grow there, get into this wonderful community that we're in, this treasure fam, the gold community, the metal detecting, magnet fishing, I do it all. I got to hang out with Rose and Angela, magnet fishing, and the JPs. I spend a lot of time with the JPs out on the creek bank. That's right. There's Bella and Wayland. Love the Bulldogs. But yeah, we get out and hang out as a community. Benzo Gold, Chef B, heavy meadow detecting. AU guys, we all get together and hang out and come together as a group.
All good people right there. Can't wait to see Charlie.
They're Flash Bash fam as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I wish I could come this year and get my family Flash Bash badge or whatever you want to call it, experience. But it's just not in the works this year. But hopefully I'll get to see Ed on the creek and other places.
Oh, you
That's right.
will. One day.
That's right.
One day we'll meet on the stream, river, bridge, field,
Bottle
woods,
dump.
whatever. Bottle
Yeah,
dump.
whatever it may be, we're finding treasure.
Right. Definitely, Jeff. Definitely.
But yeah, it's a great community, and I love being part of it. If there's anything I could do for anybody, just let Brewers Prospecting know.
He means it, guys. He means it. But you know what? Everybody in the community has a tendency to say the same thing, and they mean it too. So
Yeah. I'm not the only one out here, guys.
Oh, speaking of the
community.
devil, Rose, look who's in chat.
Miss Laurel.
Oh, Oh, she must
Hey,
have
Miss Laurel.
felt the itch.
Felt her ears burning.
Yeah.
I see Dennis is
Hello.
not here. Dennis is not here to harass her, so that's a good thing.
Right.
Uh,
Mr. Lodak, I texted her after our live stream to be like, hey, I got this letter where it says your son is 10 on it. Now he's 13. And I confirmed it with her the night that we got it. Because when we read the letter at first, like, it didn't register until I was like halfway through the letter. And I'm like, this is an old letter. Like, this is old. And I was like, this has to be the missing package. It has to be.
yeah, she'll be at Flash Bash. Her and her son are coming.
That's right. Yep.
They better. They haven't sent me a cancellation yet, so it better come this time, Miss Laurel. Yeah, one day, maybe next year. I know you have a lot going on and a lot on your plate, and a lot has happened this past year, Jeff, and it's totally understandable.
Yes, if I had any other way to get there, Ed, I would be there with socks on, brother.
Well, I know
It would be a ball.
you're also helping with family, but Robert and Melissa are coming, and they're a lot closer to you, aren't they?
Yes, and let me tell you, those two there are great family here at the Brewer compound as well. And Rose and Angela got to hang out here at Brewer's compound, and most people that come here, they end up leaving family.
Yeah. You set up a great atmosphere. It's a really comfortable place to be at, to hang out at, to do your live streams at, whatever we're doing. It's such a great, comfortable time. And then, then you have the private waterfall. So,
yeah,
right?
I do have that in my backyard. So that is a beautiful place to go. It's a little bit of a trek, as you and Angela and JP and the Bulldogs found out, but well worth it. Well,
Absolutely.
Yeah,
we love.
I checked out that waterfall on Google Maps and stuff. It looks pretty cool. So
it is.
I
It is
actually dropped a pin on it. So.
Well, if you come, make sure you holler at me, because it's only by permission only. So,
oh, is it?
Yeah. It's not open to the public. You have to have permission to cross that land. So.
Oh, okay.
So, and I'm your local guy. If you want to go, I'll be more than happy to contact him. As Rose and Angela found out, he stopped and talked to us with his little son. I mean, it's a very not a popular location. I mean, it's out in the middle of nowheres. You kind of got to have a local guide to get there, because it's very treacherous. Or it can be.
Yeah, I would definitely want somebody guiding that, or you would end up taking a half a day to get there, get lost on the way there. Like, I definitely think you should go with somebody who's made the trek before.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes.
It is not a beginner's hike.
No. It's a beautiful place, and I wish I could share it off more and with more people, but it's such a hike in and out that it's worth it, but yet it is work. You do
These
work
guys,
for it.
These guys had to wait for me. They had to let me die a couple times before we made it back out. But yeah, worth it. Worth every second of it.
Hun, I was dying with you. I was 2 weeks out of the hospital with a collapsed lung.
You were recovering from an injury. I was just out of breath.
Totally understandable. 3 weeks out of the hospital with a collapsed lung. I was re-exercising, getting back to full health.
I bet. And I'm sure that hike took a toll on you.
No, it was just, you take your time coming out at your own pace and you'll be fine. Just pace yourself.
Pack a lunch, 4 or 5 water bottles, maybe some oxygen.
Everybody makes fun of Park Rat Pat when he sits there and tells the story. It's uphill both ways, but
It
in a
really
sense,
is.
it is. It really is. Rose and Mrs. JP pick on me for my country measurement of how far it is away.
Yeah, he tells you get there, right? And you're feeling comfortable and you're feeling excited. And he says, it's just right down the road. It's just right down the road for me. And 2 hours later, you'll make it to the waterfall, just so you know. So that is down the road. It's about 2 hours.
No, it's a 5-minute drive and an hour hike.
No, see, he said 5-minute drive. It was like a 15-20-minute drive and then an hour and a half there, maybe an hour and a half by. You need the day, guys. You need the day to do it, okay?
Yeah.
I'll spoil it for all of you. Be prepared to spend the day there.
But it was great time spending with Rose, Angela, Mrs. JP, you know. You only find those experiences in this community right here, you know.
Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more.
Yeah, just right over yonder. Ain't far at all.
No, it won't take long at all.
It's only a mile the way of the crow, but driving it's 45 miles. And
Well, if I would have told them, they would have never went.
No, that's not true. You weren't stopping Angela to save anybody's life. She would have gone without us.
Yeah,
There's-
now
yeah,
I
there's no
agree.
stopping her.
Angela
Yeah.
is a warrior.
She, like, all of us are dying. All of us are struggling for air, and she's jogging, you know, circles around us.
But with your experience, Rose, you know, the law, because our magnet fishing adventures plus our metal detecting adventures, we had the law called on us on the metal detecting, but the local police officer cruising around found us metal detecting. So,
Yeah, or magnet fishing. He was
Or
just being a
magnet
nosy Rosie. Yeah, he was being
Yeah.
nosy.
yeah, he was like, well, I was just checking on you to see if you were all right. I noticed the out-of-state tags. Yeah, well, when after we talked to him, it all ended up, he went to high school with my son. So
Mhm.
it all worked out well, which we were not in the wrong by no means. We
Oh
were
yeah.
parked on off the road, you know, we were legal. So, but it was cool experience, you know, and a good thumbnail for you guys.
Yeah,
when,
heck
when they
yeah.
come rolling up.
Yep. Everybody wants a cop in their video.
Even though if you're not breaking the law or doing any trouble, you know, it's good to have them in it.
Well, we prefer it that way. We prefer to have a cop thumbnail that ends perfectly fine and everybody's happy.
Yeah.
That's our favorite.
And of course I became the community hero when the utility workers were needing a kayak to cross the river, and they were asking all of us if we were locals or not. And I'm like, I am. What are you looking for? And he's like, I'm looking for a kayak. I got to get a utility line across the river and we're not able to. And I was like, well, I'm 5 minutes away. Let's go get it. You guys can borrow it. Just bring it back.
So, sorry. Ohio Relic Hunter asked a question that I'm going to kind of let you answer. He says, anyone ever detect around or near that waterfall? You think that would have been a draw for folks back in the day?
I've got pictures of the ladies in their old bathing suits from head to toe in white that, yeah, it has been a big attractant for the community for a long time, back in the early 1800s. I've not technically metal detected around it because it's such a trek in and out.
Yeah.
But me and Park Rat Pat did do the house site that we crossed through on our way to the falls. Now we did metal detect it, but
man, I'll tell you, when we do it again and we hike to the bottom, and JP's in on this, I heard him talking, he was talking in the chat. When we all make it to the bottom next time, I say we suck it up and bring metal detectors and magnets. Let's get the magnets in the water and the metal detectors around it, and let's see what happens.
Oh, I think I want to try and get in on this.
And I'm all about bringing in on the gold pan too, because you know, we're not a gold belt area known of, but there's gold here in Virginia. It's in Tennessee. It's in West Virginia. It's in Kentucky. It's in North Carolina.
Yeah.
So it has to be here somewhere.
Well, considering the Appalachia is a dwarf now compared to what it was eons ago. They said it was as high as the Cascades and as high as like the San Bernardino Range, which is 10,000 feet.
Right. And our highest peak now is around 32,000. So that's how much erosion has gone on.
Right.
Yeah.
So going from 10,000 to 3,200 feet, that's a hell of a lot of erosion going on.
Yeah.
And if you're downstream from the pyrite belt and the gold belt, it only would make sense that there could be gold in the area. Do you have any glacial history at all in that area as well?
About 2.5 hours away, Ed. That's
north?
well, southwest.
Okay.
Like Thermal City is 2.5 hours away from me, and that's glacial slide.
Thermal City was glaciarized with.
Well, to my assumption, the way the mountains look around there, it looks like there was glacial movement.
I'm sure. I'm sure there was tons of erosion and stuff there.
But I'm pretty sure the veins feed Thermal City area.
Yeah, there's a lot of lode gold down in that area, so you'll definitely.
Ed, excuse me just for a minute, buddy. I'll be right back.
Sure.
Emergency.
Emergency. Okay, I'm gonna have to pin you, Dano. Okay, I got a brewer from.
Oh, I don't have my mad glasses anymore. That's a bummer.
Okay, well, Rose is back.
There we go.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You got an RBF now.
Came from a CC's Pizza. I think it had to do with the Ninja Turtles.
Everyone from Penn, and put you back on gallery since Rose is back from her spinny break.
Well, I have some silver porn I can show off. This is from Ms. Laurel.
Ooh, silver porn. Treasure porn is treasure porn.
I know she's in here. In the letter, she said it was a certain type of silver, I believe. Maybe she can answer it if she sees it and remembers what it is.
Huh.
Is that crystalline silver?
You know what, Ed? I believe that's what she said it was.
I got a big old piece of that stuff.
I'm liking that. I think that's real pretty.
I acquired a piece of crystalline silver from a mine in California with gold in it. A really nice piece from a mutual friend of ours, HD Shovel Ed.
Yeah, Miss Laurel, it was 2 coins. Angela took the coins. So it was a buffalo nickel and a wheat penny. And then it was that silver line crystal, and then it was some gold flakes. It was some gold in a little gold container. Look at that. This is a real treasure. I'm so grateful that we got it.
Let me pin you again.
Oops, sorry, Ed.
Oh, it's okay. Wait, I had to remove you. Let me pin you again. I get jumpy, I guess. Some shiny.
Yeah, just a little bit of shiny in there too. It was a beautiful package and a lovely letter. So I'm glad we got it. It was very thoughtful and we really appreciate it.
Better late than never.
That's right. Yeah.
So hopefully one day my package will get to Sean in Australia, because they had a cup, a hat, stickers, they had an arrowhead, and all kinds of goodies in it.
mentioning gold porn.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
Here, time to
gosh.
pin up Jeff.
Yeah, look at that. That's like a nugget carrot or a carrot. It looks like a little carrot.
Yeah, that's a 4.5 gram nugget.
My goodness.
That's my prized possession.
Yeah, man.
Is that did you win that? Did you buy that?
I bought that one from one of the community members. It's from his Colorado gold claim.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
this one also came with it.
Both those could make beautiful pieces of jewelry. That one, that one's a little suspicious. Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
looks
we
like
won't talk about the pleasure ones. But yeah, that's a few of my choice nuggets.
I think I'm gonna have to break down and buy a nugget. I gotta have one.
Might be able to win one at Flash Bash.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Then I'll save my gambling money up.
You know, I hear there's going to be a good chance to win 2 of these at Flash Bash.
Heck
Yeah, those handmade by Scott over at Can Do Veteran. He's gonna come down from Michigan. It's not a secret no more, so I could say it all over.
That's
Can
right,
Do
brother.
Veterans coming to Flash Bash. And so I look forward to that, along with Music Man Mark Miller. I can't wait to hear Flash Bash live.
That is a good song. That is a good song.
So is JP's Bar, you know.
Oh, absolutely. And usually over at JP's Bar, you get to hear both of them. So it's
Right.
always
Right. I'm sure they'll come up with something fresh too while they're there. Mikey's coming with them, so there'll be some music playing around the campfire for sure. And
I'm so jealous, guys. I'm so
if
jealous.
my stepson comes up from Tennessee, oh, there'll be a lot of music playing.
And Jeff, there's Flash Bashes every year, man. I know you're gonna make it to one when you can. I know you will.
Yes,
Yeah.
I will. But you know, I really want to come this one. You know, there's a lot of great people that I'm great friends with that's going to be there, and it would be a great time. I just, you know, it's just outside my realm of capabilities this year.
Yeah.
It's okay.
But you know, you guys are always welcome here at the Brewer compound, though.
You know, we'll be back. We'll be back as soon as we can.
Absolutely.
Yeah, dude, Ed, Dano, and Jess, if we could work out a meetup, I don't think you guys would regret it. It's a beautiful area.
Oh, I'm sure.
All about the adventure.
Yes. And there was plenty of Civil War activity here in my area. So you never know what you're going to find.
There's a chance of finding some Civil War relics.
Yeah, that was the best metal detecting the Vixens have ever had, was in the areas you took us to. That was the most historic and definitely the most significant finds for us was in that area, that the Civil War hospital.
Yeah, I took Rose and Angela and the JPs right across a 1-lane alley from a Civil War hospital, you know, and I had 3 lots occupied for these guys, you know. We didn't find what we really wanted to, but you know, the more we go back, the less bad targets we'll have. So
that's right. And I mean, look at you're beating it up. We found that canteen bowl. JP found that canteen bowl. We found a silver thimble. I mean, we're getting pretty old when we're hitting those items. We found that old pocket watch. I mean, it was just the skeleton. I'm not the pocket watch, the pocket knife.
Yeah.
That skeleton of the pocket knife. Like, I mean, I thought they were incredible finds, man.
And JP got to find a marble inside of a regular target. So that's a bonus, you know, find a marble.
But that's where we had the cops called on us. That's where we got in trouble.
Well, we didn't get in trouble. We sent them on their way real quick. We're just parking here. We're going over there.
Coppas.
They were
Well,
all right. They were definitely very pleasant. All of them were very pleasant.
Well, that's cool. At least they weren't a bunch of like,
Jerks.
yeah, hiding behind their badge, being bonehead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the neighbor who called us, we all know who he was. We saw him. He was so upset we were there. He was, he was staring us down. So we offended somebody. It just wasn't the cops.
Yeah. Somebody that had no rights,
Mhm.
Well, some people are just, they gotta be Karens, or what's the guy equivalent of a Karen?
It's still a Karen.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
They do have
A
other names.
Karen
But
with
yeah.
a wiener.
Yeah.
But, there's always one of those, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, yes. Unfortunately for them, not us.
Karens and Neils, Bill said. I've heard Karens and Kevins. Uh-oh.
Karen's here.
It didn't mean to offend you, Karen.
We're sorry.
Please
No.
forgive.
That's not Mr. Lodak's alias channel, Karen, is it?
Not all Karens are Karens. I'm offended. I demand to speak to the manager.
Yeah, that's Mr. Lodak. Yep. Oh.
Is Mr. Lodak trolling me?
Yeah, I believe that's Mr. Lodak.
Maybe not. Laugh out loud.
A little bit.
Yeah, well, Mr. Lodak's not only the world's greatest moderator, but he's our favorite troll.
Oh, there's Ron.
Oh, hey! Me. Run for the hills! Oh, yeah. That was
There's no way
bad.
I could do that. There's no way.
Well done.
Excellent,
Oh,
Mr.
that
Greg.
sounded terrible from my end. But hey, for the love of Ron, he builds a great river slip that happens to use Dream Map.
Dream Mat are pretty good. I use them for my cleanup sluice on the micro minis.
I just wait till you use them in your dredge or high bank or banjo pan or gold cube.
Well, if they would answer an email, I would be buying one, but I have not got no response back from my email to them. So
No.
I know they're busy guys and it's a busy company, but I'm just waiting for a response back, and maybe we can talk some business.
Right.
Wait, how long did you send it? Maybe how long ago was it? They may not have gotten it, or they may have mislooked it.
I was on the Prospectors Dream Mat space and did the contact form. Yeah, and never have heard back, and it's been over a month now.
Man, those websites, just you have days where they can go down and you never get the messages and you don't realize it until multiple people say, hey, I sent a message during this time. Like my company they have their own webpage and sometimes it just crashes. You don't know it's crashed until you start getting other like Facebook messages or text messages being like, hey, I've been trying to get a hold of you. And so I would say maybe shoot it out.
I've been waiting patiently.
I'm curious about that adventure sluice, and it hasn't came yet either.
No, that's not why I contacted them. I actually need a 10 by 30 6 mat for my sluice, for
Oh,
my
okay.
pirate prospecting sluice. No, it had nothing to do with that, Ed.
No,
No.
but here nor there, I'm still curious because you did win that on our show. And I did tell Dave once already, um, and I know he's busy and stuff, but I did tell him.
Right, right. And I do not hold you responsible for that, Ed. No. That why I was contacting them was not for that by no
No,
means. No.
but I'm just curious.
No,
Yeah.
I have not. I
Yeah.
have not, but
Okay, well, I
it's
need to
no big deal,
message
brother.
Dave
I'm
again.
not here to mention
Oh,
that.
I know. I
Ed'll
brought
just
it up, not you.
yeah, Ed'll just give somebody a nookie is all it'll do. That's it.
No, I'm really interested in getting the multi combo mat for my river sluice. And that's for the pirate prospecting sluice that I have.
Well, we could probably work with you. I'll see what I can do because I get buried a lot too sometimes. Sometimes most of the time I don't, and sometimes it goes to a trash spam box. So
Yeah, I mean, if you could make the wheels work easier, I would be forever grateful. I'm not going to say I wouldn't be, but yeah,
right.
I, I'm just not having good luck at the moment. But it's probably a circumstance like Rose talking about. It something crashed, it got overlooked, or just that's
I'm hoping
Yeah.
usually he's pretty good about stuff like that. So
I was gonna say, Ed, you guys have always shown him a lot of love. I haven't heard a lot of complaints, which would make me think that there's probably some sort of issue going on.
I mean, one of my best shorts is where I bought the Dream Mat Mini cleanup sluice and did a short video on that. I mean, that hit over 1,000 views. I mean, in a couple of days. So, I know that this is not my first correspondence with them. I've
right.
bought multiple Dream Mat items. So, yeah, I understand it's probably just an oversight by all means.
Yeah.
Well, I definitely hope so, and I want to say this for Guido.
Right
Oh,
on,
Guido!
new member of the Flash
There's Moto Mining
Bam.
too. Hello, Moto Mining.
Thanks for becoming a member of the channel, Guido. Moto put out a video recently, nice cruise on his motorcycle. But he teased me at the very end. You tease, Moto. You tease.
He's a joker. He's a joker. He's always got something to say.
Moto is a huge supporter of my channel, so I'm all for it. Guido De Villa.
There,
Villa.
David Villa has been around for a long time. Great member of the Gold Prospectors Space community and great member of the Flash fam.
Great people and great people inside this community too.
And one day I'm gonna go to Vancouver Island and Moto's gonna take me sniping or mining or something. Plan on would like to meet up with a few of those brothers on that side of the border. As long as they don't force me to get the jab.
Yeah, the no jab.
No, my body, my choice, and I choose the jab. Yeah, and if people choose it, that's their prerogative and more power to them. Don't mean I don't love you, just that's me talking. We can get 60 likes. I know a few of you are hiding. That's right. Tell those lurkers, Kodak.
What's up, you bunch of workers?
Make sure you smash that like button, guys. Come on now.
Yeah, 60 likes. There it is. Boom.
There you go, Ed.
Boom. What a guy. But tell you what, I'm looking behind some curtains. My Wizard of Oz curtain. I got. Well, I do have a book on gold panning. Somewhere hidden. And I'll be willing to give it away if we could get 5 more likes. Now, where'd I put it? Oh, I got it. Not there, not there. If you guys could see the mess I'm standing, understand. But I know.
If you'd quit being a hoarder, you wouldn't have to look through the aisles of stuff.
It ain't that bad, Dano. Just in my shop. But I have a pan on basic gold panning, or a book on basic gold panning. Yeah, I think it's in my filing cabinet. So if all you have to do to get in on it, is get up my Nightbot. Gonna put in a keyword.
Brian, you're going to get banned again. The numbers, buddy. The numbers.
Yeah, I do have spam enabled, so it automatically makes you ineligible if you post too many times the keyword or too many numbers, especially. So
He's being like Brian Wilder there.
JP said, "Call in, no pants." I said he's bold because he's probably not wearing any pants.
well, he's back in Mass, and he just came back from type in the hashtag gold panning. It's case insensitive, so don't matter if it's all uppercase or lowercase. It's just hashtag gold panning.
What did I miss, Ed? What are you giving away?
A book on gold panning. I know I have it. It's just I don't remember where I put it at this particular moment.
It's in editing.
Oh, that's why I love doing live broadcasting so much. There's no editing. I know I have it here somewhere. I just had it just the other day. I moved it. Where'd I move it to? I'll find it, but I do have it. I just gotta find it, which I'll find it probably right after we quit and I do my post-production. I'll probably find it. So that's it. Keep those coming, Bonehead Prospecting. Hello. And on the poll about me cutting my hair live again, like, when did I do that? 2 years ago, I think it was. 65, 66 likes. Yeah. Yeah.
Sounds like Ed's going to be shaving his head.
No,
when I voted on that poll, Ed, it was at 100% yes. When I put my vote in, it said 100% of people said yes.
It's at 62% yes, 38% no. Deej thought it was just to cut it. I'm actually getting rather sick of it. But what I do is I donate it to Wigs for Kids. And unlike Locks for Love that
That's
sell their hair, they
Yeah.
get donated to them to people that much need a wig. Wigs for Kids gives it to them.
That's right.
So I'll cut it off at the ponytail. I might shave it in a mohawk if I could do it right. It gets kind of jacked up and it's pretty funny. I did. It was a good time last time. Judy was commenting, "What are you doing back there?" "Ah, cut my hair. Should I shave it in a mohawk?" Ah.
Oh, Ron for the Hills said, gray-headed 11-year-old. Oh, they take care of all that, Ron. They make beautiful, gorgeous wigs for those girls and boys, and
Yeah, they do
gray
an
hair doesn't
outstanding
matter.
job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, BC, just in time for summer.
Guido says, Ed, you are a great egg. That's right. Donating your hair is a big deal, guys. And if you ever get the opportunity, like Ed said, donating to a place that gives the wigs versus sells the wigs is a big help. So always look into who you're donating to if you decide to donate your hair.
Ed needs a Ben Franklin. Yes, they accept my straw, Moto.
I think you need a mullet.
A mullet. Oh my God. A wannabe crop dude.
The mullet prospector.
No, thank you. No, nothing against mullets, but I'm not. Oh, what's his Joe
Yeah,
Dirt.
business in the front and party in the rear type of guy.
Yeah. I'm just a party all the time.
Anyone ever need a beard? Why is yours like JP's down like ZZ Top?
Yeah, well, I'm only 7 months in, so I'm still growing.
That's what she said.
All right, now I'm kind of thinking we're gonna do a elimination. So can't use that. Oh, I can use that one. Different or a different. Okay, give me a few seconds while I edit this and get the names on there and delete their demo. Get a little interesting. We have American Gold Prospector. Surprising he didn't get banned.
One more number he would have.
Yeah, he's practicing. He knew it. He knew it too. He's like, I'm safe with three.
Okay,
I'm safe with three.
I got the right number down packed. BC Trails. And this book I will send abroad or to Kanekana.
Okay.
Kanekana. I heard when they were coming up with the name Canada, it was a bunch of guys sitting around in a room and a lady, and they're like, "What are we gonna name our country, eh?" And the other one's like, "I don't know, eh? What about C, eh? And N, eh? Oh, add a D, eh? And oh, Canada, eh?" I know us Yankees are mean.
I always remember the movie The Great White North. We need more beer, eh, Hoser?
Canada is a beautiful country. I've been privileged enough to see quite a few of the provinces. Not a lot of them. Not a lot of the provinces. Just pretty much the lower part. Hey, Carson Prospecting's in the house. Good to see you, Carson. Even though I can't see the chat room or nothing, kind of preoccupied at. But I'm getting there, guys, gals.
Oh, Ed, don't stress yourself out, man. You're doing a great job.
Oh, I'm not.
Just hurry.
All right.
Hurry every chance you get.
You know why we got a second? I haven't seen Jess in here, so I think we should all keep Jess in our prayers and our thoughts and our good vibes that way, because I know he wasn't feeling too hot. So
Oh,
we miss you, Jess.
definitely. We definitely miss you, brother. I haven't even seen him lurking.
Yeah, I haven't seen a single chat from
him. Probably in bed.
Hope so.
Drink lots of fluids.
I bet you Ruby's kind of teasing him because she got so sick twice and he didn't. So I bet you she's laughing at him right now.
Maybe, could be.
Want some water? Get up and get it yourself.
That one's for you, Ruby.
Miss Ruby too, the Jesse's Little Peanut Gallery and ours in the background.
Yeah.
She might as well be a co-host too that you never see.
I agree. She's like Tim the Tool Man, his neighbor, Al Borland. Yeah.
Hey.
Wait, no, that was his buddy.
Mountaineer Michael,
Wilson.
good to see you, Wilson.
Yeah, about this much I admire the fence.
Yeah, just a little bit. Every once in a while she peeks her head in.
Howdy ho, Tim.
There, I got the numbers in. I'm gonna steal something from my friends over at JP's Lawns and More and Marlin over at Meyer Video, and also I believe Jeff has done this over at Brewers Prospecting. It's elimination round, so the last person standing.
What happens if the last one's that empty pie?
Oh, well.
You went too far.
I went too far. So, let's get her rolling. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck, everyone.
Sorry, Jack. Sorry, Carson.
Carson is a great part of the community, though.
He's a cool guy. Plus, he's probably still a beach bum like I was. So there's that brotherly surfer beach bum connection. He surfs a lot of spots I used to.
Yeah, him and Vendetta went on a great fishing trip.
Sorry about that, Jeff. What?
Him and Vendetta went out on a great fishing trip.
Oh, yeah, he was talking about that. I was in that stream when he was talking about that. It'd be cool to hang out with Mike. He's also donated 3 containers of pay dirt for Flash Bash. Oh, that roll was pretty lame. I don't know what the heck's going on.
It's like I'm gonna make everybody wait.
No doubt.
Is it broken?
I don't know.
It's on idle.
Come on.
Surely Brian has something to do with this.
Yeah, I stinker.
I can't even stop it. What the heck's going on around here?
Wow.
Rock Butcher said the Canadians hacked your wheel, Ed.
Because I was making fun of how they got their name. Huh?
That's what you get.
It won't even let me. It won't even let me do nothing. I can move to other stuff, as you just saw me do. Huh. Sure, if I jump to full screen and come back. Oh, well. What the hell's going on around? Well, I'm gonna give a bad review on this random name picker. Won't even let me edit it. Sorry, everybody. I
Bill
guess
said, through the will, do a zombie race.
Right on, new member of the Flash Fam.
Well, Guido, you got that twice. I thought I clicked that off. All right. Well, I'm gonna just let Nightbot do the job. So, phooey. There goes that idea. See what I get for stealing someone's idea?
Yeah, I love those eliminations too. They're a lot of fun, but they also can take a while.
Hence why you start them earlier in the stream.
Right.
Just saying.
Well, you know, if I'm gonna do a giveaway, I want to do it at the very end.
That's right. You want to make sure everybody's
That's it.
paying attention.
No, I don't pick numbers. I don't pick a number because they're so hard to find.
Hey, Ed, if you're adding, you know, if you're getting it back in there, I think Guido said that he wasn't added to the wheel. Just throwing that out there.
Oh, he's on there now. Here.
Okay.
I don't care if you did the word or not, because I'm going a different route. So you guys are stuck with it. I just have to change something.
Vendetta Prospecting just showed up. What's going on, man?
Vendetta.
Michael, we were just talking about you.
He was so awesome last night that he donated one of his mini copper bags to the channel for me to give away last night on my channel. So hats off to Mike Vendetta there for that. Really
Right on,
appreciate
man.
that.
Yeah, super cool.
Okay, I'm going to use this wheel, and to save time, I just added all of you. All of you. So if your name gets picked and you're not interested in the skull panning book, just let me know in the chat and we'll carry it on from there. So here we go. Good luck, everybody. I'm going to shuffle a few times. So, keep on talking, or do I need to add music?
Well, I guess other than the Gold Show and Flash Bash, you guys got any plans? Travel plans?
Um,
Yeah, July, I'm going to California.
Yeah, you're going again. I know Brewer and I are going to see each other.
May the 30th, well, the 28th.
Yeah, the
29th.
weekend before Flash Bash,
Yeah.
that up at Thermal City.
I do want to make it down to JP's birthday bash.
Oh man, it's an event you don't want to miss. I'm telling you, it is on the Flash Bash level of fun and good times, you guys.
Yes,
it
it
is
is.
so great.
I have to say yes to that because I have experienced a JP birthday bash, and I will be back there every time I'm invited.
Yeah, you've been there. You know, it's the same great community. It's and if they haven't made it to Flash Bash, it still falls under that level of trustworthy, good people that are there just to have a good time, look for treasure, and get to know their community. Like, it's so much fun. And Chef E does a little bit of cooking. He's the cook there, and he is even up for the challenge of a vegan meal for Angela.
I love the tease.
I don't see you, Mark Miller. I'll have to put you on there if it will let me.
JP, don't be, look at you. You're fishing for the love on that one, because it doesn't suck. It is nothing but a good time.
That I contest to that truth right there.
You're on it now, Mark.
I will be till midnight. Now you keep spinning that wheel till it's empty.
Oh no, that's why I'm not saying sorry to Bill's Trash and Treasure and sorry to whoever the last one was. I'm just clicking.
Oh, that was a tough wheel, you guys. That one had some suspense.
Sorry, Jason. Better luck next time.
This is the gold not to be the first one.
Benzo, oh, Benzo, I'm so sorry.
I guess I
Oh.
could have did like 5-second duck races or something like JP did that one.
I shared no love for Benzo, you guys. He made meals there too. Benzo, you have to forgive me for that one, man, because they were just as delicious. The food was amazing.
Benzo's brisket, smoked brisket all day.
Oh my goodness.
All day long. I was just dying to try.
Yeah, Benzo, I really didn't mean it, man. I'll show you just as much love. It was
I don't
delicious.
see Benzo in there either. Sorry, Dad.
Between Chef V and Benzo, you do not go hungry on the creek. Never.
And the JPs, If we're gonna share the love, they made sure that everybody was stuffed.
That's like when we're with Dano the Mano. He's or Chef Barry, the Yuba River chef. He did us right when we were there.
Much love to all of them there because everybody made you feel so welcome. That was my first time, and I felt so welcome and so loved and just comfortable with everybody. Like Rose said, I mean, it is a very trustworthy environment, you know.
That's where I met you for the first time, Jeff.
That's right, sweetie. Yes, ma'am.
First time. Yep, it was great. It's worth it. I'm telling you, when you guys get the opportunity, when we're talking about JP's birthday bash, or we're talking about Flash Bash, and you're even considering for a second, maybe I should do it, I would stop the consideration. This is a great place with great people, family friendly, nothing but a good time, and being able to be with your peers and educate yourself and have a great time. Like, you guys, if you're thinking about it, go for it. It is worth it.
Absolutely, Rose. You couldn't have said it any better, hon.
Thank you very much. I can say, if you guys think you're getting ready to film a video, though, like when you're like, everybody goes there, there's a whole bunch of YouTubers, right? And everybody's like, we're going to film all day long, all day strong. Very few people actually end up making the videos because you have a tendency to bring your camera with you. You start talking and you never pick up that camera. You just
sounds like flashbacks for me last year.
That's right. Just chit-chatting, meeting people. And you know, and I know there are still plenty of people who put out videos. You're able to check out those videos, but like sometimes you're just lost in the conversation, lost in meeting new people. And I think both experiences are incredible.
The only times that I made a video while I was at the JP birthday bash is when me and AU guys were on the high banker.
Yeah.
And then we were over there with JP, Benzo, Charlie from AU guys, Chef V when they were all over at the Trommel. That's the only
Yep.
2 videos that I created. There was none of the private stuff at the campground.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe we should keep the private stuff private. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. That's like at Flash Bash. That's when you take the camera and just put it on the shelf.
Once the lights go out, no more filming. How about that? I think that's terrible.
I agree.
Wonder who will win the rock this year.
Right? Somebody's gonna get it.
Well, I got to witness the Ralph Rock last year, so poor Eminem prospecting.
I see if he could have made it, him and Melissa could have made it to flashback this year. It might have went someone this year.
Yeah, true. I'm sure it would have went back to Colin, you know.
Yeah, heavy metal will be there.
I'm jealous you get to meet Luke Duke and Ronna F. You know, I've been looking forward to meeting them guys for over a year.
They're great guys too. They've been to the last couple of Flash Bashes, and I've been able to hang out with Luke Duke before on the river in Indiana.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to a trip up to hang out with just Ron F. and Luke Duke, you know, and Heavy, of course, if he's available.
Well, if you come that far up, you're going to have to hook up with more than just that.
I know I'm getting in the Gatesville area, so probably at the Gatesville store will be one of my destinations.
There's some stuff to be had there, and I believe it's Sugar Creek, I think. Behind the Gatesville General Store, the owner's a sweet woman.
See, that's the material I first started learning how to pan with was from Grease Monkey, which is Terry Browner, and Dennis Dayton, of course.
Okay.
So that's where I first got my first pay dirts from, was those 2. So that's what got me started into this whole
rabbit hole you jumped into.
Yeah, this deep hole I have buried myself in.
Man,
Which I love it.
That wheel causes some suspense, huh? It really does make you think it's going to stop somewhere and then keeps on pushing on.
For a minute, I thought Brewer was going to get kicked out, and it knocked out Mark.
Oh, I'm a coming. Trust me, it's a coming. I know my luck. It's a coming.
Are you Irish too?
Unfortunately.
Oh.
Yeah, if you know Irish history, we're not the lucky.
No, I can grow a good potato, but as far as luck.
Oh, come on. We got luck now, guys. We got the luck now.
We got the luck.
You got the red hair. I got the red hair. That's about it.
I'm a lucky lady. I did not get the red hair, but I would say I definitely got some
okay,
luck.
so you get the luck and we get the red hair. I see.
I think that's the trade-off. Guys.
Any day, sis. Any day. I'd much rather see you on it.
Oh, brother.
Few of my sisters dye red. We got the pasty skin for it, and they love their red hair, but I like having the brunette. I like my brunette hair.
You look very beautiful, Rose. Very beautiful.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, your husband's a lucky man.
Very.
He says, oh yeah, I am. I'm speaking for him. He says, heck yeah, I'm very lucky.
He knows this.
I'm sure he's rolling his eyes right now.
I highly doubt that, Rose. I highly doubt that.
Yeah, he has to sleep at night, so he better not.
Right, yeah, you better be
Yeah.
here. So in regards to travels, I think the Vixens may try to take a down south trip because we're going to be doing some, you know, we're obviously going to be doing Ohio, and what I'm going to be doing Ohio twice. We got one more in there. What am I? Oh, and then I'm going to be doing South Carolina. So I think the Vixens might take a Georgia and Florida trip.
Oh, cool.
I think we're gonna head down that way, meet up with some magnet fishers and try to do some magnet fishing. I haven't talked to the magnetic squatch yet, but I've got to holler at him. And then the dirty
Oh,
mag
definitely
yakkers.
yell at Jason. Yeah.
Yeah. Gonna holler. Oh, fat magnet guy, daddy and daughter plus water. Oh, and Judy's junk. Judy. Oh, I don't have her sticker out right now. It's typically I try to keep the stickers of who's gonna be in the chat tonight. So
Right.
yeah, I'm gonna try to meet us. That'll be our first time, my first time ever headed south, and then our first time as the Vixens headed south.
Well, you know, as you come by, you're more than welcome to drop in.
I know, so or maybe on the way back, you know, like we'll use it as a stopping point because that's some real hours. You know, we're gonna have to have a break in between those. So maybe we'll hit you up on the way back. No matter what, we'll get you one more time this season. You can
we'll put you in a relaxing spot. We'll make sure you're very cozy and relaxed. So
if not too, we can holler at Georgia. We can tell you where we're gonna be at in Georgia. Either way, it's not too far, is it?
No,
I didn't think so. We had a couple people when we said we were in Virginia be like, why didn't you stop in Georgia? And I was like, it's just, you know, the route that we took.
Sorry, Rob. Post the no cigar.
Oh, we're getting down to the nitty gritty.
Getting there. Oh, Moto Mining still there. Vendetta, Guido, Dan, Gold Pro, Ohio Relic, Mountaineer Michael, and Benzo Bro. Well, maybe not for long.
No, I'm telling you, this is coming for Moto. Oh, wait.
Oh.
Udo. I jinxed you, Benzo. Sorry.
Oh, no.
Guido says he sent you a super chat and said, I'm still here. He's still in it.
For the super chat. And Guido is still on the board, and it flies past Guido, and looks like Dan's going bye-bye.
You too, Moto. You're still in.
Dan Burrows. Okay.
Wonder why that other wheel just did that to me. Doggone.
You were hacked.
Those Canadians.
Those Canadians.
It wasn't the Russians, it was the Canadians. Sorry, Moto.
Oh. Mr. Lodak said Karen did it.
Test bill for steroids. Welcome, Bob, Down East Detecting and Prospecting. Oak Island must be over.
What's Heavy saying there? What is Heavy saying?
Hard telling what Heavy's saying. What's Heavy saying? Can't find him on the other chat screen to post him.
These guys have a one-tooth comb and can brush their hair in 2 seconds. Talking about us Jeffs.
Oh, he's picking on you guys.
He must be picking on me and GoPro.
Right?
See, it makes you think it's gonna stop, and then it doesn't.
See how it is. Sorry, Michael.
Must be a Vegas wheel. It must be rigged.
Down to 3.
What about you guys in the chat? Do you guys like this elimination cycle that we're going through? Because I think it brings a lot of suspense in, and it's a lot of fun. What do you guys think?
Well, I copied it because I thought it was fun, and it's
Yeah.
all rigged, Guido says.
Oh no.
Well, see, you take out the rig part when you go to the last elimination. You know, you might say it's rigged on the first pick, but on the last pick, how could you even possibly?
It's
forecast
between Gold Pro Unlimited and Ohio Relic Hunter. Drum roll, please.
Crooked fun, David Villa says.
We're not the carnival.
Not over yet.
No.
Oh.
Oh.
Good game. Good game.
Ta-da!
So close, but yet so far away.
So close, yet so far away. Ain't that the truth of it all? And I'll find that book and get it out to you, Bill. I know I have it somewhere. It's somewhere in my mess behind my curtain of Oz. Definitely somewhere. Look under the chair. It ain't there, Mr. Lodak.
Look under the chair.
It's somewhere, I swear. It's somewhere. All right. Well, we're a half hour into overtime. Thank you very much, Dano, Rose, Jeff.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And thank all of you, the Flash fam out there. I greatly appreciate you spending this last 2.5 hours with us. It's always a pleasure, and it looks like I'll be cutting my hair before too long. Again, live for your entertainment.
Looking forward to it.
Thank you, Guido. No, I'm not going to sing for him. No, my voice is getting back to somewhat normal. Good night, JP. Good night, everybody. Until next time, I hope you all have a flash in your pan. Jesse's not here. Rose.
Oh, well, you know what he's going to say next.
Right after I do this.
Thanks for the super chat.
Thank you, Bob Drake, for the super chat, Down East Detecting and stuff. But like Rose says, you know what I'm going to say, right? Maybe one day, too, we'll meet you on the river. And I hope so. Until then, until next time, good night. God bless. Love you all. And on that note, you know what? We're out of here. See ya.
Night, y'all. Night, everybody.
Night, Tomboy.
Night, GoPro. Night, Thomas.
Good night, Teddy C.
Night, Moto.
See you at the Gold Show, Thomas.
5,
Dan,
4, 3,
Jason.
2, 1.
Night, Guido.
All of you, all of you. The Treasure fam. Not just Flash fam. Treasure.
No Pants Tuesday.
No Pants Tuesday.
Stand up. watching, Bob. That's all you gotta know.
Oh.